Yo, what up, friends? That being said, let's move it on to the final two categories. We have Woman Boxer of the Year, and wow, oh wow, these
Whew.
are four of the toughest, best fighters I have ever seen fight in a ring. First of all, we will start in our upper left corner with Alicia Bumgardner, who is just a vicious fighter. I'm gonna let Clubber D talk a little more about her. I'm a little biased on this one. In your upper right, my girl, the Boricua, like yours truly, wepa. Amanda Serrano. And then in our bottom left, I had to get this picture of her. I know it's not her standing up, but she had so many belts in this picture. I was
Whoa.
amazed. So I was like, wow, this is Clarissa Shields, the amazing GWOAT of women's boxing. And then finally, in our bottom right corner, we have, as the aforementioned Fight of the Year candidate, Katie Taylor, the Irish star who took two fights back home and sold out in Dublin. So, my friend, what do you think about these amazing women boxers? And give us your winner.
I mean, you got Katie Taylor, who's just a beast. I mean, this woman's what, multiple division undisputed, I believe. Clarissa Shields, multiple women undisputed. You got Serrano, who's undisputed. You have Alicia the Bomb Bumgarner, who I need to call. She is undisputed at 130. The key word is undisputed. The reason why they're on this list because they were best of the best. The reason Serrano doesn't have the WBC, and I'll get into that right now because they're acting a little funny duddy. But Carissa Shields, multiple division undisputed, and this woman's even fought PFL. Her MMA record is 1-1. Serrano has fought MMA, and she's going back to MMA this year as well. Okay, Katie Taylor, gold medalist, just like Shields. I think Shields a two-time gold medalist in the Olympics. Katie Taylor's a phenomenal top. These women are the best in women's boxing. You could put in, honorable mention like somebody like a Savannah Marshall or Francine Dezern. There's other women that are close and right there, but these women are the cream of the crop. As Macho Man says, it always rises. Okay, and I want to start with Katie Taylor because the only reason I'm gonna start with her because she took an L this year, and then she got her L back and won in her hometown this time. So she has got her first professional win in Ireland and another sellout crowd against what was the lady's name? Cameron. She beat her in 12-round majority decision. So she has all the belts back. You know what I'm saying? So she is the undisputed at 135. Let's go to Clarissa Shields. Clarissa, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have her winning because she only fought once this year. Okay. And yes, I love the fact that she sold out or had more fans in the seats than the Pistons do in that Little Caesars Arena in Detroit because she's from Flint, Michigan. But she only fought once, and I can't jump her in front of anyone else. All right, Bumgarner. I'm telling you right now, I love Alicia Bumgarner. Right now, there is a beef going on between Alicia Bumgarner and Clarissa Shields. They have been going at each other. There's recently a video of them being on the same fight. Oh yeah, oh yes.
Let's go.
Because Bumgarner beat Clarissa Shields' partner, Michaela Mayer, who's dating the old punter for the Raiders, the brother. I forgot his name.
Marquette King.
She's dating him, Michaela Mayer. But I don't know because they won medals together. Her and Clarissa, they're good friends. But now, ever since Bumgarner beat her, they've been going back and forth. Clarissa, she fights at 160. She says she can make 147. Bumgarner said, "Hey, I'm at 130. I can move up to 147." But Clarissa said, "I don't want to move down." So, but right now they're going back and forth about fighting each other. Bumgarner, she is, like I said, what are you doing over there? She's undisputed at 130, but she is she had little issues with the whole steroid allegations. So even though that's past her, she was cleared. That's still a little on her record. People are gonna look at her a little funny duddy, especially because she's a real fit woman. I'm a big fan of hers. I hope the Clarissa Shields fight does happen. But if it doesn't, I'll be happy as well because I'd just rather fight Katie Taylor.
That'd be
She's
awesome.
5 pounds above you. That'd be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? So she's already fought in London before because she fought on Clarissa Shields' undercard against when Clarissa fought Savannah Marshall overseas. But it's one of those things. And last but not least, Amanda Serrano. Okay, Amanda. She fought twice, but you know what? We don't need to get into her too much. Let me tell you who the winner is. We're going to jump straight into it. Bam!
Bangers.
I'm going with Amanda Serrano. The reason why I'm going for, even though she fought twice this year. Let's hear it. No, that's not yours.
Yeah.
There we go. Ooh, someone just hit me with a bottle of coquito. Who did that? Anyways, but yeah, I thought I heard a coquito outside or something. I heard some type of frog or something. But yeah, shout out to Puerto Rico, okay? Amanda Serrano, the reason why I put her up there and Trendsetter is because even though she fought twice, she broke the barrier in women's combat sports. I'm sorry, not women's combat sports, but women's boxing. MMA was like this. Now they changed. Women's boxing needs to change as well. She fought a full 30 minutes. I mean, sorry, a 3-minute round, just like the men. Okay, WBC did not want to sanction it, which is just ridiculous because they think women can't fight for 3 minutes. So the fact that her and I forgot the other young lady's name out of Brazil,
Danilo Ramos.
There you go. They were the first women ever. That happened in Orlando, Florida on a Friday. I watched it. My brother was writing about it on Facebook. So people were tuned in. A lot of people I know were tuned into this fight. She and Miss Ramos were the first women ever to box for 3-minute rounds. Okay, that should be the standard for women. Okay, they can box just like men. Okay, it's not the days of you look at women and they can't do the same thing as men. If they're skillful enough, they should have the same stuff as men. All right, so. That's why I have her as a women's boxer and Trendsetter, because she basically, the WBC belt, she does not have that anymore because the WBC will not sanction this fight. All the other major sanctioning bodies sanctioned this fight. They didn't. Okay, Marisa Suleiman, who's Puerto Rican, their offices are in Puerto Rico, they did not sanction. So that tells you all skin folk and kinfolk, okay? We say it, but it's across the board. It's across the board. But yeah, Amanda Serrano, that's who I have as my women's field boxer and Trendsetter. She is the standard. Even though she lost, she took that L to Katie Taylor, which I thought she won. I would have gave that to her, or at least a draw in Madison Square Garden. And I was building up to the big fight in Ireland, but Katie Taylor fought Cameron instead because Serrano was hurt. It's supposed to be part 2. But Serrano got hurt, so they had to move in a different direction. And Katie Taylor lost that fight. I think they fought again. Serrano would have won that fight because that pressure of fighting at home got to Katie Taylor, obviously, and she lost the first fight, but won the second fight. So I hope they do a second fight of Serrano versus Taylor. I hope that happens in Ireland. It can happen in Woodbridge, Virginia. It can happen in Nashville, Tennessee. It can happen in New Orleans, Louisiana. Wherever it's at, Clubber D will be there.
Yes, sir.
In spirit.
Yes, no, I really hope that it does happen. That being said, I do need to make one correction. She was actually 3-0 this year. I know you forgot she fought Heather Hardy there in the middle of the year, but she did.
Heather Hardy ain't fought in like 3 years, and she was.
No, I know.
That fight was embarrassing.
So there we go. Woman Boxer of the Year and Trend Setter of the Year for her 3-minute rounds in women's boxing is the Boricua badass Amanda Serrano. Shout out Boricua. I cannot wait to meet you, my friend. I hope we meet soon.
And side note, she will be fighting. She's fought MMA before. She's going back to MMA. She'll be fighting in a PFL on ESPN.
That's crazy.
Sometime this
year
as
and
well.
Clarissa Shields and Francisco Ngannou, and they just went and got Bellator. Let's go, PFL.
And don't forget about Jake Paul is a partner. He'll be fighting MMA as well.
Speaking of Jake Paul, who is Amanda Serrano's manager.
5,000.